How's it going, car people? It is Lucas here, back with another car review. Today I present to you this 2010 Mazda MX-5 Miata. It's a beautiful red as well. That's so cool. Anyways, as always, I will start it up, show you the engine, as well as show you around the interior and the exterior of the car. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This Miata has a bright red exterior with a full black leather interior. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up. But believe it or not, this car actually still has its original battery from 2010, and it's pretty dead, so I won't be surprised if the car doesn't start. We might have to jump it off. It only has 10,000 miles on it. Let's hope it starts. Wow, the battery's dead. Gauges are possessed. Alright, let's jump this car off. Let's get to the battery real quick. Right, so we're just connecting the cables right now. Let's hope that this baby starts. Right, we got the batteries connected now. Take two. Let's go in and try and start the Miata again. Yes! Yes! It started. All right. Awesome. Now we can get on with the review. All right, let's go ahead and cut on the headlights, fog lights, and hazards. The power window switches are in the center console, and both windows are automatic down. So, let's go ahead and check out the exterior of the Miata. Around the exterior of the Miata, body-colored mirrors, body-colored and partial chrome door handles. You do have a hard top on this one. The top does go down. I'll show you how that works in a second. If we can get it to work, because maybe the battery's so dead that we couldn't get it to work. Your fuel cap is on the driver's side, which is located inside the car, the release. It's right back here. Over here. It's pretty hidden. Around back, here are your tail lights, your Mazda MX-5 badging, rear diffuser, dual exhausts down below. This Miata rides on Bridgestone Potenza tires. They are 205/45 R17s, so you get 17-inch alloy wheels. Up front, projector headlights, fog lamps down below, your Miata front grille. Alright, let's go and pop the hood. The Miata is powered by a 2-liter, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine. It produces 158 horsepower at 6,700 RPM and 140 pound-feet of torque at 5,000 RPM. It does 0 to 60 in 8.4 seconds and has a top speed of 121 miles an hour. It has a 12.7 gallon fuel tank and is estimated to get 21 miles per gallon city, 28 highway, and 23 combined. The Miata is rear-wheel drive. As far as transmission options, it is available with either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic. This particular one has the automatic. It features sport mode and manual shiftability. Upon putting it into manual mode, you can shift it either via the shifter or via the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. The paddle shifters are interesting because there are paddle shifters on both sides obviously, and the back ones shift the gears up while the front ones shift the gears down. So we did in the end finally manage to get the top working, so let's go ahead and put it down, push this button, release it like this, and then you got the two buttons right here for the power top. Push this, it is a power top, and there you go, goes back. And then once you hear the beep, it's completely down. And to put the top back up, it's the reverse procedure. Push and hold this button, and it comes back. Process all done within 12 seconds. Ow. I just hit my head. There's the beep. Latch in place. All done. Coming back inside, you get a 6-way manual driver's seat with your slide down there, height adjustment and recline. The passenger side basically mirrors the driver's side, and it just misses out on the height adjustment. On the door panels, you have plastic up above, leather padded armrest, power locks, power mirrors, little cup holder, power windows are in the center console. You also have MX-5 carpet floor mats. Over here, hood release, trunk release, passenger airbag on and off. So let's go ahead, hop inside, do a few revs, and see how it sounds. Honestly, not a bad sounding car. So let's go ahead and shut the door and roll the window up. Over here's your radio. It does have the Bose audio system. Have your 6 preset stations over here. CD player. It is FM AM Sirius, and you got your CD as well as aux jack. Power button for the radio. Also doubling as the volume knob. It is a pretty good sounding radio. These Bose speakers really do sound good. Right over here you have your tuning knob, as well as right over here you can scan the radio, and right over here you've got text, which whenever you push on that and a song plays, it'll display the name of the song across the screen. It does include your clock right over here. Over here you have your seat track buttons, as well as you can scroll through your folders over here. Down below you have single zone automatic climate control, fan speed, temperature settings, different zones, front and rear defrost. Pretty simple. Down below that, 12-volt power outlet, auxiliary input, 5-stage heated seats for the driver as well as the passenger. You got your power window controls right here, your e-brake. Over here, you got some cup holders, which this cover does slide back. Storage with your fuel door release. Right over here in your glove box, all your owner's literature. You got aluminum trim across the dash. The steering wheel is a 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped steering wheel, which feels okay, nice and tight. Stitching on the inside, loud horn. Over here, you got your volume controls, as well as your different audio controls, cruise control over here. You got the paddle shifters for the automatic transmission, and these paddle shifters are in fact very similar to what BMW and Mini are using nowadays, where you got one on both sides. The back one shifts up, this one shifts down. So that's interesting. The steering wheel is manually tilting only. No telescoping feature, unfortunately. Over here, you got your headlight controls. Over here, your wipers. On the gauge cluster, you got your fuel gauge, tachometer, shift indicator, oil temperature gauge, display with odometer, and a few other things. You got your speedo over here, as well as engine temperature gauge. With this button, you can scroll through different info at the bottom. You got outside temperature, trip A, trip B, and average fuel economy, or current fuel economy rather. So it's pretty simple overall. Over here you got your panel dim. Got some very tiny sun visors, auto dimming rearview mirror with garage home link, and right over here you got some dome lights. So that's pretty much it for inside the car. Let's go ahead and check out trunk space.
Go ahead and pop the trunk. You can also pop it from the key fob. Coming inside. Now obviously, since this is a small sports car, it does not have a lot of trunk space. In the newer Miatas, it is a little bit bigger, but it's okay for, you know, a short trip. You can fit maybe one suitcase in here, first aid kit, as well as a relatively deep load floor, so you can fit a few things in there. But that's pretty much it. Alright, so that's basically it for the entire car. Let's go ahead and shut it down. So all of that is going to conclude the review on the 2010 Mazda MX-5 Miata. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like or a comment, subscribe today if you haven't. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. Over here, these would be the buttons for the power top, but as I said, something is weird with them. By the way, the way you release the top is right over here. Then you would make sure the windows were down, and then you would push this button, but if I push it, that's what happens. And I don't know why that light's blinking, but nothing is happening.